Hey, what's going on YouTube? BD Kane 721. Happy Monday. I'm at work. Some of you guys probably aren't at work. I think that today is officially a federal holiday. I think that started a couple years ago. So if you have today off, hope you're doing something fun. I'm stuck here at work, so I wanted to squeeze a little video in, show a couple cards, talk about the decision that I've made about the National. And that's the reason why I'm pointing the camera directly at my ugly mug to just tell you guys what I've decided to do. It was a very, very difficult decision. As I mentioned before, I've got a lot of stuff going on this summer with family and events. I'm traveling back to New Jersey in August. My wife's sister is moving to Oregon this summer, and there's all kinds of things going on. So it's just not going to be possible for me to go to the National this year. I'm really bummed about it. I was hoping I could figure out a way to do it, just even for just a day to be at the National. It's such an awesome event. You guys all know about it, so I don't have to go into detail about how great of an event it is. But the positive to it is that, being in Chicago, the National doesn't really hold a huge appeal for me this year. I've been to Chicago many times. I've done all the touristy things. I've gone to a Cubs game. I've gone to a White Sox game. I've done all the different sightseeing places that you can go to. So Chicago is a great place, and I would love to visit there more, but I'm using this as a positive to look forward to next year, because I think it's in Cleveland next year, and I've never been to Cleveland. So I am already looking forward to 2024. So hopefully I'll be able to see some of you guys and gals out there in 2024. So that's unfortunately the decision that I've made, but I'm going to move on here. I've got some great shows. In fact, the Long Beach Expo is this Friday, so I'll be heading up there. I'm going to plan to do a video for cards that I'm going to be submitting to PSA, because as you know, if you've watched my channel, PSA sets up at this show at the Long Beach Expo whenever they have it, which I think is like every 4 months, and get some cards graded. So I'm looking forward to doing that this summer. And then later in the summer, and I'm going to talk more about this show later in the summer, way at the end, basically at the end of August and beginning of September, there's a show called the Burbank Card Show. And maybe some of you have heard of it. It is becoming very widely popular here in Southern California. I think the reputation that it's getting is that it's becoming the National of the West Coast, and I believe it's backed by the guys out of the Burbank Card Shop, who I'm sure you know all about. If you haven't seen those videos, go check out those videos on that card shop. That's an amazing place. So I'll be talking more about that show. That's going to come later this summer, but I'm going to turn the camera around and show you some cards and then get back to work. All right, talk to you guys soon. All right, welcome back. Thanks for joining me once again. If you can, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Would really appreciate it. I'm gonna just show a few cards that I got in the mail over the last week or so. Just things trickling in, nothing really large. I am trying to get a bunch of the Topps Series 2 Machado cards for the PC. So once those come in, I'll show those in a separate video. But I've got a bunch of other things that I've purchased, starting off with this 2013 Shelby Miller Topps Chrome Sepia card. This just goes into the set. Every once in a while, as I've mentioned many times, every once in a while I'll come across a card that I need for one of my sets for a really cheap price. You're talking about a rookie card, Shelby Miller, who had a decent career. I don't know if he's still pitching or not. Somebody could correct me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, glad to get that into the collection, into the set actually. And then I bought 2022 Bowman, actually 2023 Bowman, excuse me, Sky Blue Mike Trout, and as you've already seen, I have two of them. And for some reason, I bought two. Not sure how that happened, but apparently I wasn't watching what I was doing, and I actually brought in two of them. Here is a 2022 Panini Optic I guess this is the orange color for Mike Trout, numbered to 125. Really hard to see that. Here's one of my favorite designs of all time, Bowman's Best from 2023, excuse me. No, 2022. What am I talking about? 2022, purple Mike Trout, Bowman's Best, number 250. Here's a big league blue foil of Manny Machado from this year. This year's big league. Just thought this was a cool looking card. So pick that up, a couple bucks. A couple of Manny Machado Heritage chromes. The purple, what do you call that? The hot box, and then you got the refractor, which I believe is numbered, 374. The purple is not numbered. And if you've been watching my videos recently, you know that I have been hot on this card. This is the orange version of the 2014 Topps Chrome. I now have the red. Thank you, Machado Collector on Instagram. Gave me a great deal on that red BGS 95, so I thought, why not just try to get some of the other colors from this year? And here's the orange. And these are not numbered. So I'm going to be looking out for some more colors on that card. And then the last card that I got, which I really like, is this National Bowman Chrome card, which looks like a prism, like a Topps Chrome Prism card, but this is from the National. And I believe this was 2018 National. And this is the gold version, and it's numbered to 50. Still of Manny in his Orioles uniform. But just thought it was a cool looking card. Got a great deal on this thing. I think I paid less than $12 for this thing, something like that. So, and that was shipped. So got a really good deal on it, and it's a card that you don't see too often. So happy about that. All right, that's it for today. Like I said, I'm going to be back later this week to talk about the cards I'm going to be sending off to PSA, and also talk about some Series 2 Topps flagship Machado cards, unless I don't get them in this week. All right, guys, have a great day off if you're off. Have a great work week, and I will talk to you soon. See ya.